Welcome back to another video. Um, this one I'm gonna talk about the game last night, the Memphis Grizzlies and the New Orleans Pelicans. I didn't really get a chance to watch the game. I had to get up. I had to work last night. Um, I did watch the highlights before I went in, and man, Ja did his thing last night. He surprised me actually. I think he played like 35 minutes. I know he had like 35. I mean not 35, but 34 points. He shot a good percentage from the field. I think but the crazy part about it, the Pelicans. Let me look. The Pelicans actually have what? 4 players in double digits. Zion had 13. Ingram had 34. Valanciunas had 22, CJ had 18, and everybody else just chipped in. The Grizzlies only had 3 people in double figures. Ja had 34, Bane had 21, Jackson had 24. So they were losing most of this game. I think they were down like 17 at one point or something like that. And in the last seconds, Ja hits the game winner. I'm actually I want to talk about the Pelicans more than the Grizzlies, but I did want to talk about Ja real quick. I think he had a good game. He looked like he didn't lose a step at all last night, and he shot pretty good from the field. I think he was like 12 or 24, something like that, 12 or 23, something like that. He didn't shoot too bad. I don't know what he shot from three. It's not showing, but he was, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Yeah, Ja, he did his thing last night, but Zion, I don't know about Zion Williamson. A lot of people are rooting for him. I was rooting for him at one point. I don't know where his career is headed right now. Zion he need to take a step back and look at what he needs to do to get better at the game of basketball, because I truly believe there's a lot he still need to learn and some habits he need to let go. And I don't know, I just don't think he really dedicated like that to the game. I think truly at this point, and they was in the same draft class, him and Ja and Zion. I think Ja is having a better career so far than Zion. Zion, I know he had his injuries and all that, but when he's been healthy lately, to me, he ain't been really putting 100% effort into what he got going on with the Pelicans, and I don't know what's going on. I hope whatever is going on with Zion get better, but I don't know if it's gonna get any better anytime soon. But I know I seen Charles Barkley, Shaq. Who else been talking about Zion? I've been watching Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp. They all want Zion to succeed. They all want him to get better. I think he can get better. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just the discipline he needs to have. I think Zion don't have a lot of discipline in his life right now. I think it's a lot going on, and I don't know, maybe he's still trying to process everything. I mean, how old is Zion? 23 now. He got over $100 million contract. You know, he can eat whatever he want whenever he want. I mean, it is his money at the end of the day, but at the same time, it's like, do you want to be great, or you just want to be okay, have an okay career? Because a lot of people out here think you could be better than what you are. But It's up to Zion to figure that out. Can't nobody else figure that out but him. But I don't know. Ingram had a great game last night too. He had about 34 points. At this point though, I don't know what the Pelicans gonna do with him. I heard there was a clause in his contract where he has to have this certain type of weight to play basketball, or I don't know if it's true or not. It might be just a rumor, but this is what I heard. But then again, I don't know with Zion at this point. I hope he gets better outside of basketball and on the court, mainly on the court, because that's the most important thing. That's what's making his money and everything, him on the court. But yeah, I had to talk about that Zion situation because I was like, bro, you had 13 points last night. I don't even know how many rebounds he had. Zion should be averaging at least 9 to 10 rebounds a game. The fact that he's averaging like 6.5 or something like that is just crazy. It's like, bro, you're big and you're athletic. I don't see how you're not getting at least 10 rebounds or 9. I'll be nice and say almost 9.5 rebounds a game. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, Ja, I think Ja's going to have a good rest of the regular season. I don't know how the team's going to be because they're like 7-19 now. They're so behind in the standings. It's like, can they even make the play-in? But they're going to have to be honest, if they're going to make the play-in tournament, they're going to have to go on a run. A run that might be crazy. And I don't know. I don't want to say it's not impossible. I think it's possible. It's just Ja's gonna have to be Superman for them to get to where they need to go. At least the play in. You gotta make the play in first before you start saying, "Oh, we're gonna make the playoffs," but they're nowhere near that either. So they main focus should be, let's win games and let's try to make the play-in tournament. And I think the rest will be okay from there. But they're going to have to go on a run. It's, December? It's been 2 months. Y'all missed like 25 games. Now they got to play catch-up and try to get back up in the standings. And moving on from that, I want to talk about the Clippers. The Clippers are currently on a 8-game winning streak. When Harden was traded, I think they were on like a 5-game losing streak, 6-game losing streak, something like that. They are now in the playoffs, I believe. I have to look at the standing. I think they're in the playoffs. They passed the Lakers right now. The Lakers are disappointing me. I might make a video if the Lakers lose tonight. If they win or lose tonight, I might make a video tomorrow. But the Clippers, I'm gonna have to see them in the playoffs. I mean, Harden, Kawhi, out of all them 4 of them, Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, Westbrook, Kawhi is the only guy who has 2 rings and championship experience. And when Harden got there and Ty Lue was your coach up here talking about, oh, we got to get Harden going, we got to get him going. I'm like, shouldn't you be saying you got to get Kawhi going? Kawhi's your best player. Kawhi has been averaging almost 30 points a game, almost 30 points. I think he's averaging like 29.5 a game in his little winning streak. I said Kawhi is the key. Harden is cool, but if your best player, which I believe is Kawhi, is not going, it's like, what are we doing? Like, why is this isn't working? And then Paul George and them, they're, I don't know. But Harden, he has been playing a lot better. He's passing the ball. They sharing the ball. I think that's one reason why. Because the last game I seen they played Indiana. They played a lot better than they've been playing. They playing a lot more team ball. It's less one-on-one playing, and I believe they could get better, but I gotta see them play in the playoffs. I knew they were gonna figure it out, but I need to see it in the playoffs because Harden, Paul George, Westbrook, they have a history of not doing good in the playoffs. And I don't even really, I want to believe that they're going to be good. They look scary on paper. But in the regular season, I'm like, okay, y'all going to win some games. Y'all going to make the playoffs. Ain't no excuse they shouldn't be in the play-in tournament. They should be in the playoffs. But we'll see how that go. And Kawhi, I don't know. Kawhi hasn't missed a game. I think that's important to mention too. Like Ty Lue told him at the beginning of the year, like, bro, you're gonna have to play. And I'm surprised he ain't missed no game. But I'm like, how long is this gonna last? Is he gonna wait till the middle of the year to start resting, or is he gonna wait till the end of the season before the season ends? I'm like, I don't know how long this is gonna last because I feel like something's about to happen with Kawhi. I don't know if he's just gonna start low managing again, or he's just gonna turn around and say, "I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna play all the games much as possible," because I wish LeBron would do it more, but I understand why he's not trying to play every game. You know, he's older, but at the same time, it's like, are we doing this for fun or we're trying to win? Like, is this for show or we're trying to win? I truly believe that was the best thing Ty Lue has done with Kawhi. But at the same time, it's like, is it a risk doing that? Is Kawhi going to get hurt at some point? Because I truly believe at some point his luck's going to run out. He's going to get hurt, especially for the past couple of years. What history has shown, Kawhi get hurt. I think Kawhi missed more games than Anthony Davis. And I think Zion, I don't remember, but he missed a lot of games. There was one time, I think it was 2 years ago. It wasn't last year, was it? I think it was 2 years ago. Kawhi missed like almost the whole season. And it's like, bruh, what are we doing? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna make another video probably tomorrow. I want to talk about the Lakers. The Lakers been kind of disappointed since they won the in-season tournament. If they win or lose, I might make a video tomorrow. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I should mention? I might talk about Steph tomorrow too. I want to talk about Steph and how the Warriors been playing, and how the Draymond thing is gonna work. I think they said he's supposed to be out for at least about 3 weeks, which is kind of fair, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I think that's enough time. He ain't gonna be back to about New Year, so. But we'll see how they is. I might talk about them tomorrow too. So I don't think they play nobody today, but we'll see how the Warriors is. I'm gonna talk about them tomorrow.